Season 10 of Eagle News for Monday, October 24th, 2016.
Happy National Bologna Day!
My name is Audrey.
And my name is Macy. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Eagle News Report.
Basketball is a sport played all over the country.
Some Eagle News students like to play basketball, so they decided to make a video about it.
Let's roll the clip.
In basketball, there are 10 total people on the court, 5 from each team. There are 2 nets, one on either side of the court, that you score on. There's always one ref to make sure everyone plays by the rules. Some of the rules include traveling, where someone holds the ball and doesn't dribble it while running. Double dribble, where someone picks up the ball and dribbles again, which is not allowed.
This is a free throw. People shoot free throws when their hand was hit in the act of shooting. Free throws are worth 1 point each, and you shoot 2 free throws if you missed the basket and 1 free throw if you made it. This is a step through. It is a move commonly used by posts when they are stopped by a bigger defender at the basket. Step towards the middle and shoot a hook shot over your opponent. This is a charge. It's when someone on offense pushes over a defender. Here are some drills you can do on your own to get better. The first drill is called a figure 8. It's where you dribble the ball around your legs and then pull it through. Go as fast as you can. Now, once you've gone as fast as you can, go reverse behind your legs. Another drill is a crossover. Once you've got it down, do it with your eyes closed like in the video. Let's go talk to former coach Mr. Nicolosi. What would you tell someone who wants to get better at basketball?
If you want to get better, you need to practice. You need to go to camps, you need to play in the neighborhood, you need to just practice, because if you don't practice, you're not going to get any better. All right, the biggest thing I would tell people that want to get better in basketball is don't go watch the Hyatt's Eagles girls 8th grade team. Don't do it.
First, go.
Headlines.
Whoa.
Oh.
Go Dayton Flyers! Mr. Meta gave us $2 to say that. Headlines: Red Ribbon Week. Red Ribbon Week.
I do that too.
So,
On Tuesday.
on Tuesday, sign in to get your red ribbon in advisory.
On Wednesday, sign a pledge and take it home to get a parent signature.
On Thursday, you get a candy treat if you are wearing your red ribbon.
Don't you go. What? Friday is Red Out Day, so everybody wear red.
Delaware County Red Ribbon Week rally is on Wednesday.
I don't know, whatever it says. That's
Is
from
on
Mr. Rich.
Wednesday, October 19th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Dempsey Middle School in Delaware. All right.
Red Ribbon Week.
Nothing we forever to actually say
Red
it.
Ribbon Week.
8th grade students, when you are walking through the 7th grade hallway to get to your world language class, please be aware that classes are being held as you walk to class.
The teachers would appreciate that if you keep your voices turned off as you walk through the hallways.
7th and 8th grade volleyball, please turn in your jerseys to Mrs. Hayes by Wednesday.
The 8th graders are back, so is Eagle News.
Trivia will award its first winner at the end of this week with the total points earning the win.
Trivia.
Today, teachers, we are texting Mr. Meta, so get out those phones.
Let's go live to Kate in the library.
Welcome to today's trivia. There are 3 questions today, 2 questions about states, and all answers need to be in one text. You get 2 points for answering first, and you get 1 point if you answer correctly 2nd through 5th place. Today's questions are, who gave Florida its name? Again, who gave Florida its name? And the second question is, in which state can you find Stone Mountain Park? In which state can you find Stone Mountain Park? All right, now back to the newsroom.
Video report.
Thank you for trivia today. I can't wait to see who won.
Some Eagle News students put together a video on what to do if you are late to school.
Let's go check it out.
Know what to do. I can help you. Follow me. Help me, I can't get in.
You press the call button and either Mrs. Ray or Mrs. DeRoy will let you in.
Okay. Thank you. Take the slip that Mrs. Ray gave you and take it to the teacher of your next class. Okay, thanks.
Now I know what to do when I'm late for school.
Lunch.
Today for lunch we have popcorn chicken with roll,
Hamburgers and cheeseburgers,
a quesadilla,
assorted fruits, veggies, and your choice of milk.
birthdays! Famous
Famous
people celebrating a birthday today are
Drake.
and Dea.
Who are Drake and Dea?
Oh, they're
They're
singers.
musicians,
You don't
yeah.
know who Drake is?
Oh yeah, with Drake. Didn't we dance to Drake at the dance one song maybe? Okay. I know.
Eagle
I know
celeb-
who Dea is, though.
Eagles celebrating a birthday from the past week to today are
Emily Brobes,
Aaron Carlisle,
Amanda Carlisle,
Nicole Russell,
Jack O'Donnell,
Owen Green,
Nana Carnati,
Jaslyn Brooker,
Blakelyn Ledger,
Ava McDermott,
Mason
McDermott, I apologize, I'm so sorry,
Mason Onate,
Onate.
Onate,
Olivia Clark,
Adriana Agogmang,
There you go. Good try. Happy birthday!
Yay! Happy birthday!
birthday!
Eagles celebrating a birthday today are Rhea Garg,
Benjamin H. I didn't read this list out.
Declan Johnson.
And Angela Schneider.
Happy birthday!
Sports.
Let's go live in the library for the sports report
What's up?
with Sophie.
So your favorite team, the Buckeyes, lost a close game after the weekend, but don't get too discouraged. We're still in 6th place. The clubs have come to a huge breakthrough and are going to the World Series for the first time in 71 years. Woo! Now back to the newsroom.
Video report.
The 8th grade students are back from our trip in Washington, D.C.
Mr. Meta took some of the many pictures that were posted on Twitter by the teacher chaperones during the trip.
Let's go check out some of the highlights. event.
What about that trip, girl?
That trip was
so
the
much
best.
fun.
You
What
7th
such
graders.
great memories.
I'm so sad. The
Now-
dance was so much fun.
Now that's called a transition.
All right.
Current events.
So let's check out a current event video from Eagle News that is not so current because we were touring Washington, D.C. last week. But because we spent 2 hours making this video, let's check it out.
Not too long after the Galaxy Note 7 came out in stores, some users reported that their phones were catching on fire. Therefore, Samsung recalled about 2.5 million of the devices just last month. Most people got replacement phones and hoped that they wouldn't be dangerous, but unfortunately some people did find some concerning problems with them. Some of these problems included catching on fire, but some users just had smoke blowing out of their replacement phones. The U.S. Product Safety Commission is now investigating the phones. Because of all the precautions and risks, Samsung is no longer exchanging the new Note 7s at this time. If they don't find a solution to these problems, the Note 7 may no longer be available in stores to buy. Now let's go to Abby to learn more about Hurricane Matthew.
Hurricane Matthew has left a path of destruction through many states, including Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina. The hurricane brought enormous amounts of rain, which caused a ton of flooding. Rescues have been busy getting people out of their flooded houses and communities. In the city of Lumberton, North Carolina, around 1,500 people have been saved. Thankfully, many people listened to the officials and evacuated or went to shelters. These shelters are being set up in schools, hospitals, and city buildings. State officials advise that if a road is flooded, don't drive out down it because cars can be swept away by water. Now to Katie with a story about Matthew the Eagle.
In Florida, the aftermath of the Hurricane Matthew was devastating, but 911 got a very strange call. A bald eagle had gotten stuck in the grill of someone's car. The bird was pulled out and turned over to an organization nearby in Tablet, Florida called Beaks. They named this bird Matthew after the hurricane.
Good thing that wasn't a Hyatt's eagle.
That would have been bad.
Weather!
Let's go live to Kate and Logan in the library for the for the trivia and weather report.
All right, so the answers for the two questions were Juan Ponce de Leon and Georgia. In first place is Mr. Seed, and so he gets 3 points. And then in second, Mr. Nicolosi, Mrs. Sloan in third, Mrs. Diekman in fourth, and Mrs. Osborne in fifth. Now a half point is given to Mrs. Kern, Mrs. Bayard, Mrs. Meyer, Mrs. Valls, Mrs. Rissmeyer, Mr. Turner, and Mrs. Sagel. Great job, everyone.
Congratulations.
Today in Powell, Ohio, the high is 54 and the low is 34. In Sydney, Australia, there will be a low of 51 and a high of 58. I don't know about you, but I would much rather go to Australia. Now back to the newsroom.
Congrats to all the trivia winners.
Thank you for watching Eagle News.
I'm Audrey.
And I'm Macy.
Have a great Monday.
Make today great.
Now let's all get out our books and read.
Bye!